Hello, welcome to everyone in this video. In this video, we want to discuss the question which asked in University of Calcutta in physics honor for semester 4. This is the question of 2021, which is based on the mathematical methods 3. You can go through the description box. You will be get another part or another portion, another question solution also is available in this playlist, right? So let's start. This is the question paper. You can look at the question paper and try to solve this question. After that you continue the video to watch the solution. Okay, so let's look at this question. Question number A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then 2AB, 3ABC, 4AB, 5ABC, 6AB, 7ABCD. Okay, so this is the total question which asked in 2021 in Calcutta University 4th semester physics honors. So look at the answer one by one. First one says find the principal value of I to the power I, where I is nothing but root under minus 1. Okay, so we need to find out the value, principal value of I to the power I. So we take z equals to I to the power I. So taking logarithm into both sides, so you will be get I log I. And what is the value of log I? This is nothing but I into pi by 2, because you know the principal value of log x plus I y is nothing but log root under x square plus y square plus I tan inverse y by x. So I, that means the x part is 0, y part is 1. So x part is 0 means this is pi by 2 and this is 1, log 1 is 0. So you will be get I pi by 2. So this is I pi by 2. So finally you will get minus pi by 2. So what is the value of z? E to the power minus pi by 2. So the principal value of I to the power I is e to the power minus pi by 2. Clear? Go to the next one. Next question says find the residue. Find the residue of f of z where which is equal to z e to the power 1 by z square at its pole. So given function z e to the power 1 by z square, so expand this exponential value, you will be get this one, and multiplying z you will be get this one. And you know the coefficient of 1 by z is the known as the residue, and this is z is z minus a. Actually this a is 0, so at z the pole is at z equals to 0 and the coefficient is 1, so the residue will be 1. So the answer of this question is 1. Next question, consider three function given here, f1 equal to zq, f2 equal to sine hyperbolic z, f3 equal to 1 plus z star whole to the power n. So in the middle one, second one, you can see that is it is differentiable every point, because if you just taking derivative you will be get cos hyperbolic z, there is no problem. But in case of 1 and 3 you cannot find this, cannot satisfy the Cauchy-Reiman condition. You know the Cauchy-Reiman condition, that is del u del x equal to del v del y and del u del y equals to minus del v del x. So these two conditions cannot are not satisfied in case of 1 and 3. So directly you can say these 1 and 3 are not analytical. So the answer is 1 and 3. Next question, find equation of motion of Lagrangian which is given here. So this L is given here. You know the Lagrangian equation of motion is ddt of del u del q dot minus del u del q a q equal to 0. So you just find out del u del q dot. You can see there is 2q dot. So you will be get mq dot plus 2q plus 3q square, and del u del q just derivative with this partial derivative with respect to q, you will be get minus q kq, and there is 2q dot and there is 6q dot. So you just put this value, you can easily find out this equation of motion. Next question, so that the conjugate momentum correspond to a cyclic variable in the Lagrangian is conserved. So for a cyclic variable q, the Lagrangian is independent, that is the del L del q k is 0. So for Lagrangian equation, from the Lagrangian equation we can write this one, and this is 0, so this will be the constant. This is nothing but the pk. So this is the conjugate momentum. So in case of cyclic coordinate system, conjugate momentum was always constant. Lifetime of a muon in a rest frame is 2 × 10⁻6 second. How then a muon produced at a height of 4 kilometer reach at the surface of the earth? So the question says that is, this is small, very small lifetime. So how this can reach the 4 kilometer distance? Okay, so this is the actual question. How this can be travel the 4 kilometer with this short lifetime? So you know the distance is nothing but velocity into time, and there is a relative velocity between the muon and the earth. So that's why there is a time dilation happening here. So you can write down this time dilation formula, proper time to time dilation. You know the time dilation in the relativistic case. So just put this value of d is 4 kilometer, and this v and delta t is 2 × 10⁻6. So after calculating carefully, you can calculate this one, you will get the value of v is like that. So if the velocity of the muon is like that order, then this is the possible that the small lifetime can be achieved with this distance. Okay, next question. This is the explanation actually which are written here. You can just read these things to understand the before discussion. Next question says, consider two event A and B in the initial frame S is this at the coordinate. Okay, in the another system S prime with respect to C by 2 along the common axis, what will be the separation ds square in the between A and B? So just put this value, the metric convention 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1, that is the positive, and this are the negative. So just put this value, you can say that is the dt prime equals to the Lorentz transformation. This use the Lorentz transformation and put this value, we can easily find out this ds square. Okay, go to the next one. Find the Lorentz series of this given function about the singularities z equals to 0 and z equal to 2 from this series. Verify z equal to 0 is a pole of order 1 and z equal to 2 is a pole of order 3, and find out the f of z at each point. So just taking this one and expand this with respect to just taking this the upper side and expand this one, you will be get this relation, and at z equals to 0 pole of is order 1, and this because 1 by z is the coefficient or the pole is sense, so residue is minus 1 by 8. And in case of the other form, that is z equals to 2, this taken this z minus 2 is t, substituting this one and expand with respect to t, you will be get this 1 by t, that is also so the largest value of lower value of t, actually the minus coefficient of power of t is 3, and the coefficient of 1 by t also, you can see here the order is 3, and the coefficient of 1 by t is the residue. That's why the residue also 1 by 8. Next question. Give the real part of the given real part of analytical function is given here. Find f of z. So Cauchy-Reiman condition says this. So from u will be get del u del x and del u del y, and from here you will be get the value of v with integration del u del y equal to like that. And again, if you integrate the v with the another relation, you will be get this one, and one can say these two are equal. So finally the v value is given this one. So the v is given here. So f of z is u plus iv. Just putting this value and rearranging them, you will be get this iz e to the power minus ij. Okay. So you just check these things. I think you can understand the process. Next question. Evaluate this integration dx by x square plus 2x plus z. Taking this as a z function, f of z equal to like that, and expand this and in the this like that form. One is taken written as minus I square, and this square minus b square formula written here. So there is a pole at z equal to -1 minus I and z equals to -1 I. So with the order is 1. So the residue at this point is nothing but putting this value will be guess -1 by 2I and residue at this one 1 by 2I. From this residue theorem, taking now added these two things and these 2 points actually within this region. So these two added up equals to 0. So this one is 0. So finally the integral value will be 0. Next question for this one, you can see this limit gives you the value of z equal to plus minus pi by 4. The poles actually plus minus pi by 4 with the order 1. And this limit z equals to 1 gives you the circle like that. And you can see these 2 points are within the circle. So you need to take the account in this. If this point are outside, then this will be 0. So this one written is like that, separate out and just so the integral form is deconvoluted like that, and this integral value can be replaced by this one by Cauchy integral theorem, that is 2 pi I f of pi by 4 and this is also 2 pi I f of minus pi by 4. So if you taking common and f of pi by 4, that is put z equals to pi by 4 here, so sin pi by 4 and they are also sin minus pi by 4, this two gives you like 4 root 2 I. Clear? Next question, find the nature of singularity of this one. Sine hyperbolic z by z to the 4. You know the sine hyperbolic z equals to the z minus e to the minus z. Put this infinite series expansion of e to the power z and e to the power minus z. And then you can see this even part is cancelled out, the odd part is remaining, and there is 2 in each case. So these 2 are cancelled out, 1 to the 1 by z to the power 4, and this is written here. You just multiply these things, you will be get this relation. So you can see there is a 1 by z cube, that is the maximum negative power is cube. So this is the order 3 and the there is z minus z0, so which is z0 is 0. So at z equal to 0 the order is 3. Next question, a particle is constrained to move on the surface of a sphere. What is the equation of the constant? The equation of constant is nothing but Ri equals to A, because this is the move on the surface of this. So this is must be this one. Next question. Consider a single loop of cycloid having fixed value of A. So in this figure, a car released from point P naught, a car is released from here in a track between O and P, P naught is like that. So this equation is, this nature is like that, x equal to A within bracket theta minus sin theta and y equals to A 1 minus cos theta. So that this time taken the car P0 to P is given by like that. So you need to show that this time taken from P0 to P is like that, and then prove that time equal to like that, which is independent of P naught. So you know the time is distance by velocity, so ds is nothing but root under dx square plus dy square, and this is v, and x is given here, so dx is like that, just derivative, and dy is like that, so dx square plus y square, so they are the square, and v is nothing but root under 2g y minus y naught, root under g y minus y naught. The velocity is root under 2 g difference, so y minus y naught is like that. So putting this value and in calculating this calculation you can go through, no problem. Just put this value and calculate the integration theta naught to pi, you will be get this one, no problem. Now you need to find out this value. Just for that you put this theta equal to pi minus 2 alpha. So 2 alpha equal to pi minus, so alpha equal to this, and just change this limit theta naught to pi, you will get this one, and putting this value theta equal to pi minus 2 alpha, and you know cos pi minus 2 alpha is cos 2 alpha, and this one putting this value, and you know this formula 1 plus cos 2 alpha is 2 cos square alpha. Just use this one, will we get this relation. Here taking this root to sin alpha equal to as a z, another substitution, and change with the limit with respect to substitution, and put this integration, and we get this. Okay, so I think you can do this integration, no problem. Next question, A particle of mass m is moving on the inner surface of a paraboloid of revolution is like that under the gravity of z. Construct the Lagrangian and find the equation of motion. So you can see here the x is like that. It is cylindrically symmetry. So we can take the cylindrical system for calculating this one. That's why taking the x equal to r cos theta, y equal to sin theta, and z equal to x square plus y square by 4. From here you will get the answer. So there is only two variable r and theta. R is this perpendicular distance and theta is this slope angle in the x-axis. So you know the Lagrangian is equal to T minus B. So this is T. T is the kinetic energy, half m v square, and V is the potential energy mgh. This distance is j. Okay, so just put this value r dot square r theta dot square and z dot square equals to r dot. Okay, whole square. So putting this value, will be get this equation of motion equal to like that. So if you just derivative with respect to this one, putting this value, will be get this one. Just taking this derivative, you will be get this one. Okay, and calculating, you will be get this is the equation of motion. And there is another variable theta. For theta, there is you will be get the others equation of motion. Next question is the any cyclic coordinate in this part. You can see within this Lagrangian there is no theta. So del L del theta must be 0. So theta is cyclic coordinate and the corresponding momentum is del L del theta dot. Just del L del theta dot is this part. Okay. So this one. So this is the corresponding momentum. Next question. The Lagrangian is given. You need to find out conjugate momentum, Hamiltonian, and is the energy conserved in this system. So Lagrangian is here. So the corresponding momentum, conjugate momentum is nothing but del L del x dot. So if you derivative with respect to x dot, you will get this relation, and the Hamiltonian equal to like that. So finally, Hamiltonian is summation pk qk dot minus l. So pk, the px here is only one variable px and x dot. So px is written here and x dot and l is written here. You will get this one. Okay. Since there is no explicit time dependent on h, so you can say this is a system of conservative. Next question. A rod of proper length L naught is at the rest in the initial frame S prime frame. The rod is inclined at the angle theta prime with respect to x prime, and this if S prime move with the velocity v with respect to another frame S along the x-axis. The length of the rod in S will be like that. So there is the length of this rod in S prime frame is L naught, which is angle make theta prime. So along that direction, this length will be L naught cos theta prime, and along that direction, perpendicular direction, L naught sin theta prime. With respect to S frame, this perpendicular distance does not change, but this parallel distance must be changed according to length construction. So the corresponding final length will be this square and plus this square. If you just square and adding, you will be get this relation. Next question. The angle of inclination you need to find out. So angle can be find out this you know along the x direction, and this is along y direction. So angle can be find out tan inverse y component by x component. So this will be the value. Next question. A meson of rest mass pi commences to rest and disintegrates integrates into a muon of rest mass mu and neutrino of zero rest mass, so that the kinetic energy of the muon, that is without the rest mass energy, is like that. So the energy is pi c square. Before the collision or the disintegrate, the energy is mc square, mass of the meson, and c square. And after this disintegration, this will be the energy of muon, and this is the energy of neutrino, because neutrino has rest zero mass, this component will be zero. Okay, So by energy conservation, these two are equal, and the from momentum conservation, this momentum of muon and neon will be equal. So putting this value, you will be get this relation. After that, the kinetic energy of the neon is nothing but energy of muon minus MC square. This is the rest energy and this is the total energy. So you will be get kinetic energy is total energy minus rest energy. So this will be nothing but this root under this one is pi c square minus pc. So put this value pi c square minus pc here and take these two are common here, and pc is already obtained here pc. So put this value in this expression, you will be finally obtain this expression, okay, which is given here. Next question, they consider four momentum, that is p mu e by c. This c is speed of light and p is the three-dimensional momentum. This is four-dimensional momentum and this p vector is three-dimensional momentum. Write down the Lorentz transformation equation of this along this common matter. So you know this Lorentz transformation equation like that, and you can express this one like that, where gamma is 1 by root under 1 minus beta square and beta is b by c. Next question, so that the any vector for vector mu is invariant under Lorentz transforms. Actually, it means the magnitude of this four vector actually invariant under Lorentz transformation. This is the Lorentz transformation, and these magnitudes will be like that. You know this notation 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. So this is a space time part and these three are space part. So put this uh, expression, you can easily got this relation. So these two are equal. So this is the Lorentz invariant. Find p mu, that is the magnitude of this one. So this will be get this one. Next question. This cannot be solved at this moment. If I can find, I will be give in the description box. So this is all about me, and this is my contact detail. You can connect me with this Telegram channel, and this is my YouTube channel details. Go to this channel, you will get different field related videos for different playlist. Like this session, if you learn something from this session, share this video to your friends so that he or she also get benefit from this video. Subscribe this channel if you new in this channel. Those already subscribed, thanks for subscription. Press the bell icon to get notification of upcoming video. So take care. We'll meet in the next video as soon as possible. Thank you.